Welcome, wrestling fans. Barry Horowitz here, aka Mr. Technical. Stories from the road. If you don't mind, humor me for just a minute. I'm not trying to bore you. Had a great week of workouts, 6 in a row as usual. Had a good time with the family. Everything here in Tampa Bay is doing well, and that's where we're filming from, Tampa Bay. So, let's get right into these stories, okay? Wow. By the way, we're at Halloween Eve. And, I was gonna scare you with my gas mask. It's pretty cool. It's from the movie My Bloody Valentine, but I got a scarier thing than a mask. Watch one of Ultimate Warrior's matches. That'll scare the shit out of you. Got to. I killed myself. Okay, let's get right into this. The first story is about the late, great, and a friend of mine, Bobby Eaton. What a hand, what a worker, what a good guy. Midnight Express, he personifies tag team wrestling. Just a good guy, gone too soon. Too soon, too early. I know Bobby mostly from WCW. He's from Huntsville, Alabama, actually the pride of Huntsville, Alabama. And I wrestled in his town many times, the Von Braun Civic Center in Huntsville, Alabama. Actually, I've wrestled a bunch of people, but first time I ever was in there, wrestled Macho Man Randy Savage on TV. Good match. I think it was a Monday Night Raw. It was really cool, and wrestled there for numerous companies. But let's get back to Bobby. I'm on a plane, a Delta to be exact. I'm sitting in coach, so is Bobby. I forgot who's next to him. I don't know if it was Arn Anderson. He's by the window, and I don't know. Yeah, we're in flight, and I had a bagel, or they serve bagels then. This is a long time ago, because you ain't getting crap on no planes lately, and unless you pay for it. And I have a bad habit. I eat too fast sometimes, and I didn't have a drink with me, and that bagel friggin' got stuck. I mean, I was panicking. I was choking, legit shoot style, choking. I mean, ready to ding ding. Hey, tap out. Hey, stewardess. But Bobby's drinking. I guess the cart came by. I think he had a Pepsi to be exact. And again, and I don't normally do this. First of all, I don't drink sodas. And second of all, I don't do this. And I know Bobby, but not that well. I think I've wrestled him one time, had a hell of a match on a Saturday Night WCW. And I went, Bobby, can I get a drink? Bobby. And he talks like, hey, boy, what's up, boy? He's funny. And he gives me the drink, and I swallow, and finally it fell through. Not too many people heard me. I tried not to put it over that strong, but Bobby saved me that day. And I probably never repeated the story to him or anybody else. And it's one of those legendary road stories, and he really helped me. And R.I.P. Bobby. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget you. So what a great guy, and he deserves a good pat on the back. Good worker, just a good human being. If I'm not mistaken, he's also the son-in-law of the great Bill Dundee from Australia. Okay, guys, I hope you like that story. I didn't like that bagel there, believe me. So my second story, this is pretty cool. I'm in a tag team, and I forgot who my partner is. This was Evansville, Indiana, for the great Jerry Jarrett, one of my favorite wrestling promoters, Mid-South in Memphis, and it was in Evansville. I think they ran that on Wednesday or Thursday. I think that dumbass Bruno was my manager. My real manager is Sir Oliver Humperdinck. I mean, come on now. You can't get... He's cream of the crop, you know? I mean, the Grand Wizard also, you know what I'm saying? Freddie Blassie, of course, he's classy. But I'm wrestling Bill Dundee and George Barnes. I don't know if you've ever heard of George Barnes. Good Australian wrestler. I've wrestled him a few times. This is my last match in the Memphis territory because the following week, I'm flying out to Detroit, and I'm going back with WWF back in, let's see, probably 88 or 89. And, God darn it. Wow, I did have a good workout. Okay, sorry, I got to put myself over. Nobody else will, if you know what I mean. But anyway, yeah. So we're having a good match, and I'm trying to think of my partner. I think it could have been Pat Tanaka, and if it was, what a great partner. Good wrestler, comes from a wrestling family. Duke Kiyamoka, his dad, another great out of the Eddie Graham School of Florida Championship Wrestling in the office and all that. So, yeah. Well, anyway, the finish is George does this thing. He jumps off the top, okay, like Sean or Randy do with the elbow, only he doesn't do his elbow. He turns and his ass like him. Well, he came at me. I don't know if it was done on purpose. They called me the next day and apologized. God darn, that looks good. And apologized to me, and it knocked me out. His ass hit my face so hard down. Now he's over 230, I think. Last I remember is right there. Whoa. I don't remember anything. Woke up. You know what year it is? The present. I did not know. They called my wife. God, I was out. They evaluated me. I went home, but I had a mild concussion. And then I think Bill called me the next day. It wasn't on purpose. Not because you're leaving, it just happened. And it was in our business. We call that a tater. So one of these days I'll give him a receipt, if you know what I mean. So, anyway, oh my God. Yeah, that was, I remember being in the back and, well, first I woke up in the ring and then I went out again and woke up on a gurney in the back room of Evansville and, yeah, that was, I've had a couple of concussions in my career, but, woo, I don't remember that. Last time I seen an ass coming at me like that, here's a story in a story. You know how I am. How about this? 1981, Hamburg, Pennsylvania, working for Vince Sr., WWWF TV, handicap match, Bob Bradley and Barry Hart against Andre the Giant handicap match. He slams us both and just jumps on us, that big ass, and I mean big ass, yeah, jacked, is coming at me. Oh my God, nothing happened, but that's a scary sight. Huh, woo, if you know what I mean. God. My third story is pretty interesting. This happened a bit ago. This was for WWF. I remember the Lakeland Civic Center, about 45 minutes from my home in Lakeland, Florida. A iconic building for Florida Championship Wrestling. Also, Indies went there. WCW went there. When the WWF went there, Jerry Briscoe was the agent. But I wrestled Paul Roma against Mr. Technical, Barry Horowitz. And yeah, that was an interesting match with Paul. I've had some pretty good matches with him and his crony partner, Jimmy Powers. But, yeah. I don't know if you fans remember, if you archive some of my matches, YouTube. You got people that say they're Suplex Exorcist and Suplex City. Kurt Angle and, of course, Bart, where did I get that from? Oh my God. Holy crap. Brock Lesnar, I'm sorry. Whew. Too many chair shots, as Brian Brower would say, but I'm using it, and I stole it, and I own it. But anyway, yeah. So I think I belong in some kind of, Suplex Town. Yeah, my town, Suplex Town. So anyway, I'm going to give him a double underhook suplex. In layman's term, not layman's term, but technical terms, pardon the pun, double underhook. Anything double underhook, amateur terms, but in professional wrestling, I think they called it a butterfly suplex. And there was some guys that have did it like to the side. I would take it and go straight back like a German. So, of course, either Paul's being a wise guy, douchebag, don't want to take the bump, I don't know, but he's not budging. Well, I was taught by numerous greats, and especially I remember Jake Roberts telling me this. Just wait, 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 wait. Sure enough, yeah, people were bored and everything, but hey, that's not going to happen. And we finally, after a couple of minutes, he decided, and then I pulled the shit out of him and double underhook suplex 1-2, and he kicked out. But yeah, that's what happens when you're being a smartass or you're working against the grind. You're trying to split hairs. It makes about as much sense as a fart in a windstorm or a one-legged fireman kicking down a screen door in a submarine or an elevator in an outhouse. It makes no friggin' sense. Once again, get the match over. But if you're going to play ha-ha and gaga, not Lady Gaga, but if you're going to play ha-ha and gaga, I don't care. I'm still suplexing you over. I'm getting my Shia-Zid in, if you know what I mean. So, that is my 3 stories, and I kind of did a 3, maybe I did a 5. So, that's about it. I was in Eldon, Missouri last week, basically doing a seminar and training folks there, 7, 8 wrestlers. They did really well, and I did a meet and greet that night. The fans, I think we had way more than last year because of COVID. It was a good card at the Eldon Community Center, and and I was part of the finish of the semi-main event, so that was kind of cool. The fans there, the wrestlers, the promoter, I shout out. These guys treat me great. You could find it at newbreedwrestling.com, probably pictures and whatnot. I took some pictures, Halloween pictures, and of the town and the great restaurant there. So check that out. And I got to give this is cool. It's just a mini story. And a shout out to Richie. Got to give a shout out to Richie and Jerry Sorrentino, real quick. And real quick, what I was wanting to tell you, this guy, I was selling my merchandise, and I sell the Wrestling Buddy, and then I've got the little pint size, and then I got the stick pins, me patting myself on the back. Well, this guy was selling some stuff next to me. He wasn't a wrestler, he was a vendor. Dude had this unbelievable t-shirt on. I'm a t-shirt collector, and it was an NWA shirt, but these are hard to get. You're not going to buy from a vendor. Probably you have to order offline or whatever, but it had the NWA title, which is my favorite belt. Now, I'm not talking about the ones they're using now and Ring of Honor and all those other companies and the ones you could buy. I'm talking about the one Jack Briscoe held, Terry Funk, Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair. Okay, this belt personifies belts. And back in the day, when they had a booking committee in St. Louis, and it was huge things going on with the NWA when you would only see your champion once a year, that belt was a shoot, 10 pounds of gold. It was guarded, it was locked. Jack Briscoe held it, and you could tell the difference between that and the copies. I love that belt. It's right across here. I wish I had the shirt. Maybe next week I'll wear it on the YouTube show. Stories from the Road, Barry Horowitz, Mr. Technical. Oh yeah, got to get all your gimmicks in, if you know what I mean. So anyway, it says that, and then on the back it says legendary 10 pounds of gold, and I just kept on remarking. I mean, I was marking out, fanboying for that shirt. Anyway, the show's almost over. Dude comes in, there's a back door, and he's done with his vending. I'm done with my merch. And I noticed he had a long sleeve shirt on. I figured it was just getting cooler because it was about to rain. Dude hands me the shirt off his back. I mean, what a nice guy, a nice fan. I didn't ask him for it. I offered to pay for it, and he wouldn't let me. Got it home, and I had a feeling, and I'm not saying, but I've been training so hard. I don't wear extra large now, and I need a 2X. And so I cut the sleeves off. You'll see it hopefully next week, and it looks really cool, and it is unique. Maybe you could find it online. I don't know, but I'm going to try to wear it for you guys. But this shirt is badass. So until next week, this is Barry Horowitz saying so long from the Sunshine State. From the Sunshine State. Big pat on the back, and you know what's coming. Go Bucks. Thanks, fans. Love ya, and I mean it.